our 3rd District candidate. With us here today, John D. Kelly is the elected 3rd Congressional District Chairman of the Independent Greens of Virginia. John D. Kelly was born and raised in Staten Island, New York. He attended Bethany College in West Virginia and then joined the United States Air Force. John was first stationed at Ellsworth Air Force Base in South Dakota. He served as a combat targeting team chief. He completed a Bachelor of Science degree at the University of South Dakota in Electronics Engineering Technology and Industrial Engineering. He later was transferred to Kirtland Air Force Base and served at the U.S. Air Force Weapons Laboratory. John's been married 28 years to his wife, Renata. They have 3 children. His wife is an educator and currently works at a local school. His daughter is a graduate of the U.S. Air Force Academy and serves in Qatar as a communications officer in the United States Air Force. His oldest son works with disabled children, and his youngest son attends a local college. John is retired from the U.S. Air Force as a Master Sergeant. He's worked in a variety of industries as an engineer, worked in his local community for several years as a volunteer and church deacon, while working with a New Kent program that provides food and services to the elderly and underprivileged. He heard repeatedly how there was no one looking out for their interests. Many did not even know whom to turn to or who represented him. This work touched John, and then he saw that the current representative ran unopposed. He became angry. He decided that he wanted to make a difference and give his neighbors a choice of someone who would look out for them. John D. Kelly's running for Congress not as a politician associated with any one group, but as a neighbor looking to make a difference and to stand up for the people in the 3rd District. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you, Carrie, for having me. I appreciate being here. I'd like to talk a little bit. I believe we are at a crossroads in American politics today. You have a choice as you stand at this intersection. You can, as I am an independent candidate, I don't owe anything to any one party that I can work with all across the field. I got you.
Keep going. You're doing great.
I can make better decisions for the people that I'm elected to represent. I have not taken any contributions from any businesses. I have not sold my candidacy to any organization or political group. I am dedicated to serve the neighbors that I represent. I am not pretending to be a polished politician, as you can tell. I have never run for political office. I am not a silver-tongued lawyer from a top university. I don't pretend to have all the answers, but I do promise to listen to you when you speak. I do promise to attend local events and community meetings. I do promise to do my best to serve the people of this district. I do promise to work with leaders from all groups to come up with real solutions, and can give this promise because I will not compromise on my efforts to serve the people of my district. I entered this election because of a general frustration. I am active in my community and have worked with the elderly and underprivileged. I listen to the people who are my neighbors talk about how they are in their worse position today than ever in their past. They have told me how they don't feel that they are represented, how our elected leaders don't listen to them or try to make a difference in their lives. I have seen and been personally affected by the loss of jobs and loss of small businesses in our communities. When I went to vote in 2008, I saw that the incumbent ran unopposed. For 18 years, we have had the same man in office, and we are not better off. We live in the greatest country in the world, and we deserve a choice. I made a commitment to serve my neighbors. I earned my way on the ballot by walking door to door and driving to towns and communities throughout this district, collecting over 1,500 names. Each of those names I received represents a person who is looking for a change in the way things are. They stand at the crossroads and are making a turn. I am running because I will not let them down. I made a promise to each of them. I will stand by that promise. You can choose to continue with the leaders from the 2 big parties, the BPs, which I like to call them, if that is the direction you want to go. But if you're ready to make a change and turn in a different direction, I would be honored if you would give me your vote on November 2nd. I promise to you that I will work for you and listen to your voice. Speak to me, and I will listen. Your neighbor, John D. Kelly.